Hello, and welcome to the Bill a User and Pay Bills video. This is one of many instructional videos in the Jazzy series. At the end of this video, I will provide the Jazzy Service Desk contact information. We will start with the Bill a User wizard. This wizard is typically used to issue bills to patrons for services and fees. I will draw your attention to the three helpers at the top left of the screen. Hovering your mouse over the icons will reveal their names: User Search, Display User, Item Search. The helpers work exactly as their wizard counterparts, with the exception of User Search. This helper defaults to a search by name. The wizard itself is very simple. Enter the patron ID into the user ID field. Provide a reason for the bill. The drop-down is populated with a number of options. If you have a bill or fee that is not covered by the pre-populated list, please contact the Jazzy Service Desk and we will add your entry. Some of the bill reasons require an item to be associated with the bill, for example, damaged material. As you can see, the item ID field is ready to be populated. If I select a reason for bill that does not require an item, for example, computer repair, the item ID field will be grayed out. If you select a bill reason that requires an item type and attempt to apply the bill to a patron, you will encounter an error message. The message will read, "You must identify the item for bill." The payment type will only be altered if the patron is paying the bill at the time of issue. If the patron is not present or has opted to pay at a later date, leave the payment type at the default Paid with Currency and click the Bill User button. As you can see, the patron status and amount owed has changed in the user information field. There's also an entry in the list of bills describing the computer repair bill. If the patron is present and wishes to pay the bill immediately, the process is very similar. Enter the patron ID, assign the reason for the bill. In this case, I'm using damaged material, so I will be expected to enter an item ID. Enter the amount of the bill and the item ID. Select the payment type. There's a large selection of payment types that should accommodate your needs. If not, please contact the Jazzy Service Desk and we will enter the format you require. In this example, I will select Paid with Check. Click the Pay Now button, then click OK to print your payslip receipt. We will discuss receipts in the last section of this video. You will notice that most of the buttons are grayed out, with the exception of the Bill Another User and Close. If I select the Close button, the wizard will end. If I select the Bill Another User button, the fields will be cleared and I can place another bill. This concludes billing a user. When we launch paying bills, you will again have helpers on the top of the screen. User Search, Display User, Renew Privilege, and Pay User Group Bills. The first step is to enter the patron ID in the User ID field. In this example, the user information field shows that the patron is delinquent and owes $31. The breakdown of the amount owed is seen in the individual bills and payments field. The patron will opt to not pay the full amount of their bills and will make a partial payment. To do this, in the individual bills and payments section, enter the amounts and payment types for each bill. We are going to assume that the second fax sent bill was entered in error. We will remove it from the patron's account by entering the amount and altering the payment type to Billed in Error. Select Pay Bills. Your payslip receipt will appear. If your library uses payslip receipts, click OK. The next section of this video will detail how to set up and alter your payslip receipts. When a patron wishes to pay the full amount, the process is very simple. First, I will clear the fields by clicking Make Payments to another user. Enter the user ID. In the payment field, enter the full amount owed. Click Pay Bills and print the payment slip. This concludes paying bills. Next, we will look at the property settings. You will need to use your super account to perform this next step. The following steps will work for all wizards with receipts. First, right-click on the wizard and select Properties. In the Behavior tab, ensure that the check mark is next to the Print Slip Showing Payment. Click on the Print Slip Showing Payment button. In the receipt header, use a gadget to enter information. The Jazzy Service Desk will typically enter your library's information here. Click Add and Save when you are satisfied with the entry. The receipt fields will allow you to select the specifics of your receipt. You can customize the selections to meet your needs. The receipt footer can contain anything you like and works exactly the same as the receipt header. When you are satisfied with your receipt settings, click OK and OK on the property settings. This concludes the properties portion of the video. Thank you for watching.